Welcome to the Lifelessness recap show, championship edition. We've got a new champion here in the 2020 COVID season, and we will quickly bring up his name. His name is John Anion. Destroyers defeats Barney's Bastards 129-125. For some reason, did not put his high score on there, but he had a person that scored high. So congratulations to John for taking the title this year. He's basically number one all season. He's outscored everybody. I think he was number one in points, number one in everything. So congratulations, John. Good run, Dave. Takes second place. Third place game was Death Bombers destroying Prozac Puffers. 143 of the 65. Devontae Adams, 48 points. Mitch had the Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams combo rolling this late in this season. So, yeah, he kind of rode that right to third. Our toilet bowl. Smoke My Shorts beats the crap out of the Redcoats, 128 to 45. Redcoats really didn't show up for this game at all. He had 2 zeros on his squad. I mean, because, whatchamacallit, the guy in Tennessee, he was playing in a blizzard. Tom Brady, 42 points in the first half against the Lions for Bernie. So congratulations, Bernie. We're in the toilet bowl. So with that, we have one piece of business left to finish out in Week 17. Now, a lot of people ran away, still in for the high point team, high point player in Week 17. Just submit a lineup. That's all you got to do. You're just trying to beat a score at this point for Week 17. So this is literally the opportunity to steal. I did ran all the numbers. As long as there's not any more transactions, and anybody doing a transaction for Week 17 to try and steal something is crazy. But anywho, it's $140 sitting right now for a high point player and $140 for a high point team. So that's some money to steal. I would submit a lineup to have a shot at that. So submit a lineup. So yeah, do that. As for payouts, I've got the top 6 in toilet bowl payouts done. I mean, that's actually, as long as we have 14 people in the league, it's firm because it's based off of our entry fees. So John Anion's going to get 225, but he's in position to get a bunch more. I've got Dave Barney, $103. Mitchell's getting 80. Lance, 66 for 4th place. I get 45 for 5th place, and Nate gets 36 for 6th place. Bernie gets 31 for the Toilet Bowl Championship. And as I mentioned, $140 aside for high player, high team, unless someone wants to throw another transaction in the mix, and I'll raise that number again. So there's that. I will subtract if you owe. I will subtract off of what you won, and then get your payout number. So I pretty much have those ready, as long as you don't make any more transactions. So I'll have those ready. So I will officially start contacting the people that still owe money first. After next week. So then once I get everybody to pay what they owe, so people, if you owe something, and right now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on that list, but some are very minuscule numbers, like Mark Stinton owes 50 cents and Gil owes $1. So some of those are minuscule numbers that I think I can plunder from other places, especially Mark Stinton. And you know what I'm talking about, Mark. See you in a different video. So yeah, but from other places. Yeah, so those people, I got to get all that paid in before I'm going to start paying out people. And I'll pay out starting in the champion, and I'll work right down and start sending the emails out in that order. So John will get the first email from me once I get all the people paid in. So that usually it takes. I'm middle of January before they all get it in. So just to give you a time frame on this, it's usually end of January before I finally get the last person, because I send out just weekly issues, not to be a complete bother, but trying to get it paid so I can get people paid out in a timely manner. So if you're listening to me and I mentioned you owe something, I'm coming for you, and check your emails. So anywho, so that is that. The last little piece of business I got are 2 more things. The 2021 draft order, you can't see it because of the light in here, but the draft order is set. So here is the 2021 draft order that we will use in August of next year. Mr. Pat Hatch will draft first. Gil is second. Allie Corey, or Piper Wentz Pooh, is going to draft third. Aaron will draft fourth. Mark Stinton will draft fifth. Heidi is sixth. Bernie is seven. And Patrick is eight. Now going into the playoff people. Nate is number 9. I will draft 10. Lance will draft 11. Mitchell will draft 12. Dave Barney will draft 13. And John Anion will see you at the end of the line, number 14. So that is the draft order for the 2021 season. And then the last piece of note I have, just to give everybody a heads up if you're not paying attention to the NFL right now, they're more likely going to add an 18th week to the season next year just because they're going to add another game to the regular season of the NFL. So that's going to increase our potential for fantasy season or fantasy games. I don't know what I'm going to do. We have it nice and neat with 14 teams, and we play 13 weeks in the regular season. Everybody plays everybody once, and it's nice and neat. I don't know what to do with that 14th week for head-to-head wise. Do you just make it a random someone, so that means someone's going to play somebody twice randomly? I don't know. This might make it all the way to the draft before I can kind of poll everybody to see what you guys all think. If you're seeing this video and you have thoughts on that, let me know. Just shoot me an email, shoot me a text, shoot me a Facebook Messenger, whatever. Let me know what you are thinking because I gotta ultimately want to get it right for everybody. So, the easy thing is to add another week, and then it's a random 14th game against so that means you're going to play somebody twice. Or else we keep, I can keep it the same. We have the chamber, or we have, we can keep everything the same and have like a 2-week finals. So we get to the finals for the Toilet Bowl and the championship, and it's a 2-week. So like literally week 15 and week 6, or no, it'd be 16 and 17 for the championship. Or we can have a bye before we do the champions. Any number of things I can do there. So we can have an open week, so we can do 13 weeks. Week 14 is a bye for everybody, and then we start the playoffs in week 15, 16, 17, and then 18 is our last week. I can do any number of things. Just want to try and compete it competitively even. That's why, because usually you're going to get that one team that's like, oh, yeah, I get to play the worst place team twice, and look at that, I just made the playoffs. Things like that. So think about that. It probably will make it all the way at least till August before a decision is made. And I hope I don't get to the draft. I hope I have that kind of locked in before we get to the draft. So just shooting off the top of my head. So let me know your thoughts if you're watching this video. So there's that. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Happy New Year. Let's get out of this 2020 stuff and get to bigger and better things in 21. I'm going to get out of here. I will be back for a much shorter video next week just to kind of recap the payouts and the draft order. And if I've heard from anybody on the additional NFL week for next year, I can throw more ideas out there and we'll be ready. And then other than that, if this is the last time you're going to clue in for the season, I'll be back. Usually July 4th is when I kind of start prepping for the season. So that's when I'll pop something on. I'll have the 2021 website up and running. So if you're going through the spring, I'll have it updated pretty quickly after the Super Bowl. So I'll have us upgraded to the 2021 season. I usually do that really quickly. So you can jump on there or this website or the website for this, and then it'll show you the link to the 21. So you can look at that, and we'll go from there. Other than that, Happy New Year, everybody. See you one more week from now. Put your lineups in. There's still some money on the line. Out.